Our next presentation, and we will be inviting Susan Greenwood up to the stage. Now, Susan owns a Footprint Garden Farm with her partner, Jason Garrood. Jason, would you be able to raise your hand, please? They're actually veterans of the Sustainable House Day Showcase because they've actually have been owner builders on several other houses, so this has become just a hobby, so to speak. But making sure that they also stress just being able to learn about outcomes as they go through the process. Now, Susan has a background in education and natural therapy and recently has completed a Permaculture Design Certificate. Her main interests are being involved in her local community, gardening, and her grandchildren. So could we please welcome Susan up to the stage? Thank you.
Thanks, Ken. Hi, everyone. I'm Susan, and you've just met Jason down there, my husband and partner in crime. We built our house in Willunga, this one here, last year. We call our new house and garden Footprint Garden Farm because we believe that the garden is as important as the house in creating a sustainable, environmentally friendly life. This is our old house in Stirling. We built this house 15 years ago, over 15 years ago now, and you may have visited this house if you came to a Sustainable House Day in either 2015 or 2016 because it was on show those 2 years. We loved it really very much, this house, but we felt after 15 years there were lots of new innovations which would be good to try and incorporate in another house. And although the land was very beautiful, it was, because it was so steep and it was big trees, we couldn't really have a productive garden and orchard, and this is something I really wanted. So we set out looking for land to build our new house. We chose Willunga because it still feels like a community, and because we'd lived there in the past many years ago when our children were small and we knew lots of people there. We found this block of 650 square metres. It's west facing with quite a good northern aspect. Could be better, but it was okay. And it was near the main street, within walking distance of the farmers market and the local bus stop, and it had great views overlooking Willunga and Aldinga right to the sea. So we bought it. And then over the next couple of years, we had lots of conversations about plans for our new house with our good friend and building designer Jerry Keat of Adds Character. And then we found a builder who was also a good friend, Sam Toogood, and he'd done quite a lot of joinery on our Stirling house, and he's now a builder, so he was the builder for the project. The house is obviously a loft-style house. It's about 170 square metres, including the upstairs loft space and the western deck. Its long sides face north and south, and we started building in April last year and we moved in just before Christmas. The house is at ground level at the east. The block's quite steeply sloping, we discovered later on as we started building, and it has a suspended slab out to the west. There's a large cellar under the floor, and the western deck has rainwater tanks underneath it. Okay, here's the rammed earth wall. We have 2 rammed earth walls in the living area, and with the recycled concrete floor, that provides us with lots of thermal mass. This was a horrible day, I have to say. We worked the whole day. They chose the rainiest day in winter to come and put up our rammed earth walls, and we worked the whole day to try and keep the bobcat from getting stuck in the mud on that day. We were labourers on the project throughout the whole build. It turned out to be at least a 6-day-a-week job. We had our white cards, and we did just about anything that was needed. We painted, we helped with the building, we sorted out problems, we prepared the site, and mostly we cleaned up. And I think we spent so much time going through all the builder's waste to decide what we could recycle and what we had to throw out. But we did pretty well. It was a pretty grotty job at times. We did pretty well, and I think we only took 3 trailer loads of rubbish to the tip in the end. Framing. The house has got a living area, kitchen, stairwell, bathroom and main bedroom, all downstairs. And then upstairs there are 2 small grandchildren bedrooms, a bathroom and a study workroom. The house has super insulated timber frame walls. The cladding is a mixture of magnesium oxide board, timber and mini-orb. And there is, oh, you missed Melody the dog. There is Melody, the site dog. Yes, the roof is super insulated, like coloured colour bond, and we have 9 kilowatts of solar panels. The house is all electric, and we have no heating and cooling except for fans, and because it got a bit cold in winter, we bought a fan heater, which we use on cold nights. This is the interior. All the timber in the house is from certified plantation sources. The windows are all double glazed and either Western red cedar or UPVC. The finishes we've used are all low VOC and natural oils. And this is our garden. We've already planted about 50 fruit trees, and we've got lots more planned. Our veggie gardens are already producing food, which we're eating every day. And we're always also part of climate-ready communities, which Danny and Sam are also part of, where we're going to be using Sustainable House Day as a way to help educate people about the impacts of climate change and how people can adapt. And it's a project that's run by the Red Cross. The last one, this is our website, and our house is still a work in progress. There's still lots to be done, but we'd love to share with you what we've done so far, and we'd love to welcome you to our house. So please come along on Sunday, and we'd love to see you. Thank you.